Alright, ladies and gents, out of nowhere the developers decided to listen to us and Thanos is getting a buff to his Wise Harvester uniform. However, I don't think this buff is going to satisfy the people who are complaining about Thanos, or at least I don't think it's going to fully satisfy those people. But let's take a look at it because they're listening and this is good, because very often we complain about them not listening to the community. This is probably because of the fact that not a lot of people are buying it outside of the Thanos super fans. Thanos being such a popular character, I'm guessing they expected to rake in a lot of cash off of him and they're not seeing it, and that is the only reason why they're actually listening, because money talks. So as you can see right here, one of the things they actually did was increase his skill damage, so it's going to affect his entire kit, and they bumped it up by 7%. Additionally, on his third skill, it actually has more hits. That's all they added there. And then the fourth skill, they actually decided to give him super armor. I think this should have been something he got passively, so in most cases it can't be removed, because what's happening here is this is going to be classified as a active buff, which can be removed by stuff like incapacitation or other abilities that remove active buffs. But at least now Thanos has super armor, so that's one less way that he can be guard broken. It would have been nice for them to actually give him immunity to guard break like we've seen them do for people like Adam Warlock. That way they can be used with even more CTPs in PvP. Speaking of PvP, the only change that they made to Thanos that makes him better in PvP, well, to be fair, all of these changes will make him a little bit better in PvP because it just means he does more damage. But I think what majority of people were probably hoping for was more of a heavily focused PvP buff. And if you look at these buffs, you can see they're pretty much PvE buffs, which tells me that this is exactly what they intended for this version of Thanos, for him to be different than all of the other versions. So this Thanos is doubling down, they're tripling down if you will, on this Thanos being a PvE character. You can see right here his damage accumulation is going up from 0.8 to 1.1%. This is very good. So I expect him to hit a little bit harder. I'm going to show that to you guys right now. Let me know how you guys feel about these changes in the comment section. Definitely is going to make him better. I still don't know if this is going to make him good enough to be the #1 character for timeline battle. I highly doubt it. But then again, guys, realistically, I said it in the comment section and I'll say it again, Thanos, his uniform costs 2,500 crystals, not on sale. How do you guys logically expect them to make a character that costs 2,500 crystals better than a character that requires you to complete an entire epic quest, get a bunch of characters built up, buy Magneto for 6,000 crystals, and then buy her uniform for 1,500? Realistically, how does that make sense from a profit standpoint? If they're just gonna keep on replacing, I seen someone saying that, oh, every new character should be better than an old character. Like, are you mad? Imagine that cycle, especially some of you guys who are low spenders. Imagine you work all your time to save up all those crystals to build up Jean Grey, to buy Magneto, only for Jean Grey to be replaced as soon as you get her to tier 4. Then you now have to chase Thanos, and then after that you have to chase whoever comes next, maybe Adam Warlock. It makes absolutely no sense, okay? Jean Grey should stay where she is because the cost associated with the character is heavy. It's almost 8,000 crystals that you got to invest. Like, even if you don't care about Magneto, like maybe you think he's lame or whatever, you still have to buy him to get access to Jean Grey. Versus with Thanos, you just have to unlock Thanos from Robots Ultimate and you get his uniform and you're in. That's my take on the people who are saying Thanos should be stronger than Jean Grey. Okay, so previously this took me 1 minute and 20 seconds. Let's see if we can get it down to a 1 minute clear. Okay, we're starting off with this guy doing some nonsense. Get these hands. Ooh, 15 seconds. You love to see it. You love to see it. Ooh. Oh, Thanos, you hitting, my G. Ooh. Oh, that boy hitting. That boy hitting. That boy hitting. Oh, you trying to run? You ain't trying to listen. You about to catch these hands. Whoo! Listen. She is flying. Bro, this is faster than tier 4 Thor. Like, way faster. Okay, so I believe this took me about 1 minute and 40 seconds. So exactly 100 seconds around. when we used him last time. So now that he's been buffed up a bit, well, you can actually see it. Just one rotation is enough to actually trigger the first cage for null. That's wild. Oh yeah, he is cooking, bro. Holy. Whose mans is this, bro? We were just a little shy. If we had like a mighty CDP, it would have been done already. Keep in mind, this is just a regular energy, bro. Like, I got energy. Got a lot of energy. Come here, hold this. Hold this. Hold all of this smoke, boy. Okay, there we go. I think the 4 might actually be preloading. Oh no, it's good. Actually, we'll see actually. Did we just get guard broken there? Oh, I thought we did. For a second, I was gonna be like, how dare you? Know your place. You're in the presence of a god. Whew. This man hitting, boys. He hitting. Okay. Come on, let me get that too. Oh, never mind. I don't need it. I don't need it. Oh, yeah, he's slapping. Yeah, so he faster, boys. So this one right here took me 3 minutes and 30 seconds previously. Now that they buffed them, let me see what it actually looks like. Let's go ahead and just toss that up. Come on. This guy's just running around like a fool. Yes. Oh, come on. Okay. I thought he moved. He didn't. Oh, he about to optimize on me, eh? Jeez. Even though I was hitting him so much, like, he's still optimized, bro. Like, that's actually kind of mad. That's infuriating, actually. Like, I didn't spend that much time not hitting him, so, like, it's kind of annoying that he optimized still. Cool that Proxima moves around so much, so it's really easy to get attacks off and just like troll this guy. So here's the thing. I know even if Thanos is like 30% better, which he was already really good in PvE. Anybody who was telling you he was not good for PvE, like, they don't know how to play the game. That's a fact. It's not even negotiable. It's not even like a opinion. It's like a fact, right? So let me just say that. But at the same time, I know most of y'all want Thanos to just go back to doing what he was already good for, like just being like a godly PvP character, right? Like, you don't mind him being strong for PvE. You want him to either do both or just PvP. But my thing is, bro, it gets tiring. It gets boring. It gets repetitive. It gets stale. Seeing like the character that was really good for one thing still just do that one thing. And people like, all right, that's good enough. Like, nah, bro, I want to see something different from the same character. Like, for example, a lot of y'all really looking forward to Luna Snow's next uniform. And me too. But you know what would be really cool? If Luna Snow's next uniform was a PvP uniform. You know what that would do? Piss a lot of you guys off. But you know what that would do? Make me very, very happy. Why? Because it's something I've never seen the character do before. You know, I've seen Luna Snow do Giant Boss Raid. I've seen Luna Snow do ABX very well, which means next time they touch her, they're probably gonna make her a character that's really good for ABL. A piece of content that's relatively new, but it's pretty much what I've seen from Luna Snow. Some of y'all, you're stuck in that, man, Thanos has always been a timeline character, so he should just be like a timeline. Nah, I want to see something different, you know? That's just me. Maybe it's just me getting old and I want to see some fresh new... Oh, come on, bro. Like, I tapped the third skill. This is a little bit faster, actually. I think last time I had 1 minute and 30 something seconds left, so it's almost a minute faster, which is actually kind of crazy. and I definitely think we could clean it up and get it done better. So overall, I think this is a pretty good buff for Thanos. I would say maybe 20% more power, 20 or 30%, depending on how you look at it. But it might not be enough for most people because they would probably want him to be more PvP focused. And I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't have been happier if they gave him damage reduction to reflect or some other type of PvP ability instead of the extra damage for PvE content. But am I gonna sit here and whine and bitch and moan about how he's not better than Jean Grey? Absolutely not. At the end of the day, you have a choice to make. Skip Thanos, save your crystals for the anniversary, or pick it up and play him as a PvE character that has the potential to be still top 5 best PvP character in the game. Because at the end of the day, there's very few characters that are better than Thanos for PvP, even with the old uniform. So if you wanted to, you could just tier 4 him and keep him with your old PvP build and he'll be perfectly fine for timeline battle. Not too many people are gonna overpower him. But if you want a little fresh taste of what it's like to play Thanos in PvE, there you go. Because as the saying goes, it costs to be the boss.